Flipgrid is a really fun and engaging tool for having your students record video responses to prompts or questions or even videos that you have recorded. The only issue that I've seen with using Flipgrid is that sometimes students are unable to access the grid because the grid was not set up correctly with the correct security permissions. So let me walk you through how you want to set up your security permissions in Flipgrid so that students and teachers can access your grid. So first you'll want to sign in. You'll go to flipgrid.com and then you're going to click Educator Login. And if you are prompted, you will choose the option to log in with Google and then you will select your school email address. So you might have one grid, you might have multiple grids in your account depending on how many you've created. But to edit your grid settings, just to make sure you have everything set up correctly, you're going to want to click the pencil at the end of your grid to pull up all the different settings. So now that my grid settings are open, I'm going to scroll down to the section that says grid type. This is one of the most important steps in setting up your Flipgrid. You want to make sure that you've selected school email, and then under the box that says add or edit school email domains, you want to make sure that you have two responses or two different domains listed in that box. So you want to have copley-fairlawn.org, and then you also want to have cfcsindians.org. If you do not add cfcsindians.org, students will not be able to respond to your grid. So double check your settings. If you have something in here that looks like cfcsindians.org, but students aren't able to get logged in, just double check and make sure you've spelled it correctly. It's very easy to mistype. So once you've checked those settings, go ahead and click Update Grid, and then tell your students to try logging back in, and they should be up and running.